Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. On this wonderful Monday, it's like approaching 80 degrees. It's a great day. I got grass to cut. It's all grown up and shit. It's been raining a lot. But it's a good day. It's a really good day. Tell you about those who did not have a good day. Those Americans are trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe's malicious/incompetent regime. At least we get 13 servicemen and women died at Abigate, Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls. 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back. A lot of service members as well. Every day, never forget it, never forget whose fault this is. Deploying life hands. But there was hope. Folks are getting them out. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. And at least we forget that 700, 800 plus individuals, they've charged 1,500 or more, and still arresting more and charging more, are still held over the J6 debacle, held there as political prisoners without sentencing, without bail, torturous solitary confinement conditions. Someone lost an eye. There have been suicides. Every day, never forget and never forget whose fault this is. And yes, definitely deploy more knife hands. Jam! Video action! Ceasefire. Yes. But there's hope. Folks, there is hope. There is hope. Thousands of people, family, friends, loved ones, charitable organizations, law firms doing pro bono work, even some senators, congressmen, representatives, judges, and former soon-to-be president getting into the fray. Every morning they make a phone call to their loved ones and they sing at the top of their lungs in the prison the national anthem. Yeah, it's an amazing video. Meanwhile, I don't know, the world is burning in turmoil and wars and rumors of wars and posturing and whatever. Yeah, you know, all this war and talk of war, not to mention the civil unrest that is going to come, definitely coming. We know that. We see this starting to grow in the campuses. Yeah, they do have a plan, and this is their plan, you know, part of the destabilization method, which leads to the crisis, which is wars, invasions, things of that nature. And this is worldwide, not just here. But, you know, they have special plans for us, don't they? But, you know, let's talk about China. Yes, China is posturing and being more active and displaying their military might in the South China Sea. 11 ships went through over there by the Cayman Islands or whatever it was by Taiwan, and they're doing little blockades around the Philippines and trying to grow more islands and you know, whatever. I mean, whatever. It's part of that whole normalization, right? You know, they inundate the area with military you know, vehicles and vessels, and it's fine because they're not doing anything. They're just riding through. We do the same thing. I mean, we done the same thing too. A couple ships and some I think it was a small carrier group or small naval group, just nonchalantly basically floated right on by a whole bunch of Chinese vessels in the water, just like, what? We're just going by. We're just passing through here, you know, just passing through, you know, within range, of course, within range of your guns and our guns and our missiles and our planes, well within range, but we're just passing through because, you know, this is the right of way, right? The international waters right of way thing. So we have a right to go this way because we're big and strong, and get the fuck out of our way, basically. You know, everybody does this. Everybody does this shit. It just takes a little spark, little, you know, one guy, boom, bang, boom. Next thing you know, it's all crazy. And so, what all this crisis and conflict and things do, man, talk about the advancements and innovations in warfare weaponry. Wow. Interesting. It came across my desk, which I'm at my desk today. Here in Cleveland, my Cleveland desk, and there's a company called Mayman. They have built this amazing drone. It's a VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing drone. It can carry up to 1,000 pounds. It can go up to 500 miles an hour. It can mimic anything that a helicopter or a jet can do. Imagine the capabilities. Yes, it can carry everything from, your 1,000-pound of pallet of dog food to Hellfire missiles. So it can work on a cargo area, in a cargo capability or a warfighting capability, and of course, it's all AI driven. You can literally send a swarm of 1,000 drones that will AI meticulously do their thing. There is of course a fail-safe. A human can go stop, right? But AI is like, I didn't hear you. No. Don't cease fire. Oh, start firing. Okay. It's anyway. We all know about what's going on with the AI thing. But yeah, VTOL. This thing's big. I mean, it's not as big as, say, one of our fighter jets. It's just under, but it's enough to pick up 1,000 pounds and carry it for 400 miles. So this thing can loiter. This thing can, do a high-speed run. It can do whatever it wants to do. So it's amazing. Amazing the innovations that come out of war and conflict, huh? Interesting. So, that's all I really got. There was another thing. Yeah, the Marine Corps, these cell phones. Of course, everybody's got a cell phone, and Marines are no exception. Everybody's taking TikTok videos and photographing their things. Their exploits and things of that nature. Their training, and that's where they have the problem. Obviously, this is a big OPSEC issue. Right? Operational security is compromised if you're sitting there on your phone going, wow, look at us training, look at what we're doing. You're showing the world and the enemy our capabilities, in how we do stuff. So, capabilities and methodology. You don't want to show that to the military. You don't want to show that to the enemy, and so they banned them. They banned them from any kind of training exercise, any kind of exercise, right? So if you're going hot and you're going across the wire, no cell phones, right? No cell phones. Obviously, these things are tracking devices. I mean, even if you turn them off, even if you take out the fucking battery, it still tracks everything. It tracks and monitors everything. That is the truth. All right. How do we know? Because the Israelis, back in 2016, I think it is, created something called the Pegasus software, which they did this, to counteract the terrorist organizations, which were extensively using cell phones and using them as for IED triggers and also as like command and signal and intel gathering. And so they use that Pegasus software to tap into the phones and to track and monitor and, of course, target their terrorist enemies. They sold it. They sold it back in sometime around 2016, 2018, I forget. They sold it, and then it got leaked out to everybody. Now everybody has these capabilities. Yes, even your La Policia. That's right. They use something called Stingray and Dirtbox, which there's another Stingray called something called Stingray, where they monitor all license plates and stuff. You've seen those, but this Stingray and Dirtbox is basically, they either have a mobile truck or car or something, or an airplane or a helicopter that flies around and negates a tower, grabs every phone that's going, every device that's going to that tower. It basically acts as a tower, a fake tower, and gathers all that information, everything. Boom. And so yeah, even your local your city kitties and your county mounties, not to mention the glowies and the feds, right? They all have this capability. So be advised, right? Be advised. So it's nothing new. It's nothing new. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that's all I really got on this wonderful Monday. It's a beautiful day. I got to cut some grass. It's a good day to cut some grass. It really is. So go Team Linda. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. She's kicking ass, taking names, getting stronger by the day. Go Team Joe. Go Team Joe's mama. Go check out Joe Morgan's channel, and give him some love and support. This has been Mad Shad. Every day, never forget.